Alright, here we go. We're going to see if we can make progress, hopefully, on the last few rooms. I think I'm going to leave crafting until everything is unlocked. I think crafting is clearly going to be necessary in order to win, but I think I need 2 of the big inks. However, it's going to be very difficult to figure that out. I do think I should make this determination, right? With XVIII. Start stacking more and more determinations on my journal, so they may write a fit and proper history. Take my tryst down to the bar, find a victim for the day. Then we should think about this, right? Oh, we have to go get the lantern Newman. Oh, let's wait. Let us just wait. There's no need to do anything hasty. Just open a box. There we go. And we're just gonna go. See who comes. Now, there's my beguiling memory, which I could use to craft with, I think. Should I do that since it's still somewhat in my head? Apple Bright Euphemies. And this. This. Apprentice level creates beguiling memory. For scholar, if I hum that music to a mixture that includes a flower. So I need to put a flower and the music in? But the flower just makes the Ruby Wise Ruin. Maybe I should just use that, right? Yeah, so if I take Apple Bright Euphemies and some of that, and I just put in one of the flowers, all it does is make Ruby Wise Euphemies. It's the same thing. What's the melody have to do with it? Hum that music. So a grail thing that takes music, eh? It's gonna be right there, right? No, it's hard. There we go. Here's the music, and here's the memory. There be the skill. And you? Witching to say? I want to put another memory here. Weather? No. Oh, Scott, if I hum that music to a mixture that includes a flower. So I guess that is just pointing my way to the Ruby Wise Ruin, and still undiscovered is that's 16, so music isn't what we're looking for here. Weather? No. Still have not discovered a single one of these keeper level recipes. I know I said I wasn't going to craft, but I feel as I should investigate at least a little bit more. Just a little bit. Should be a grail bench, right? That's right there. And that's just a desk. This doesn't do that. And the Hall of Mirrors does do that. Interesting. So that's 17, but doesn't do it. And not a light? Just throw any old light in there? No. Requires a flower. Just another memory? So this is not it. And there's no hints. Like, there were probably plenty of hints in the books I read. However, I've already forgotten them. So, well, what can I say about that, eh? Maybe I should have, done one more thing, right? So put you there. Put that there. Put that scare there. And that there. There. We have 19 Grail. So let's try all the Grail skills. Nothing. 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 Then right there. Just absolutely nothing. Figuring these out is non-obvious. Alright, so let's try here then. Then you go right there, and you go right there, you go right there. We're only at 14. There. Let's try putting in an omen. Do I have an omen? Marks don't go there. Do I have any omens at hand? Earth sign. No. Does not give me what I want. Paint. Some wood. Go get some wood. There's some wood in. Nope. What else? Just some paint? Any paint? Where is the storeroom? So hard to see through this window sometimes. Right there, just toss any paint in? No. Witching to sing. Element of the soul here? Yeah, that doesn't work either. A device. Alright, let's put a device in. I got one of them. Right there. No. So we've tried everything and nothing's popped up. We are probably just chasing down something that doesn't exist. Which is okay, I suppose. I've done this before. Right, the calcite altar. I should try the rags, right? I made those last time and just set them on the table. They don't go. See, I do not understand much of anything, right? Alright, let's put a cooperative animal here. There you go. In remembrance, put a flower there. There's Ruby Rise Ruin, some remnants maybe. Beverage? Maybe this is where I put the Ruby Wise Ruin. Maybe I should just make some and find out, right? Put the little doll up there. Poppet? My poppet? A flushed moment. Interesting. A flushed moment. With Grail Asset, the moment will redden into something more potent. Alright, so we found one. Do you require you? Alright, so 15... Let's take a test here. That's also flushed moment. They are all the same. Except for the Applebright Euphemies. it does not actually make a flushed marmot. I don't know how I can stop myself from pressing that button, but in a bit, not quite yet, because I have to see if maybe I could put some remnants in there. Let's throw a remnant in there. Now, and flour, you know what you do. Over here, omen. Go find another omen, right? You're an omen. Now, a mark? I don't think I've tried a mark in here. No. I'm definitely gonna make that moment. So, the mark isn't what I need, unless I also need it with something woven. I guess that's what it's asking for. Just asking for the moment. And it's a device. It's 4 grail. How do I make more of these? Anyway, into the deeps, little one. It's time for you to be something different. Am I just gonna have to fiddle around with everything? Pale moment. Now, give me a flush moment. 2 whole minutes. Wow. I have to figure out how to make moments. Probably a hard skill. Probably this. Meanwhile, let's just see who shows up now. Oh, watch it be a grail person. I've already committed huge grail. Right, good. Engineer. I can use you. And I found Roscotton whiskey, which I don't think I need, really. It's a giant rose drink. Right there, right? Yeah. Do I have room on the shelf? I don't think so. I can put some in the pantry. Good. Alright, so, plan. Engineer, lantern, sky, and forge. Nothing for the deeps, unfortunately. Use you there, we can use you there. Okay, 13 forge. Undoubtedly we can do this, right? Where are you, forge? Alright, so, right there. Sure? No. I've leveled myself up too much. Everything is precious now. Alright, and then I have to find the language, which is XVIII, which is right there. Again, it should just come. Since there's only one thing that can fit there, it should just appear. And hire my buddy. Right there. Have some money. And over there, hired. Then we have to talk to him about that. Excellent. And go. And now we just have to fortify him as high as we can go. Should be hard, right? Alright, goal is 13. Now we have 8. We have 5 coming, so he's just done. No need to get all worked up. Let's find the lantern. Newman. I'm very curious about the Newman that came from the secret. I think there's probably something in there. Something that maybe shouldn't be there. Alright, excellent. And keep going. Get all that. Good job. Talk to our buddy. Give him this. Right there. And now, probably try to do something else, right? I have a lesson It's time to use that lesson, eh? I should probably open this box rather than just have it in my inventory. It's a good use of time, right? And this lesson is... Oh, I was going to check out the inks. I should probably craft with the inks. The inks in which the histories are preserved. Because that is surely... These things are surely useful, right? For crafting, this is probably how we get the really, really, really good inks. I'll have to look at that eventually. But for right now, we have to use our lesson. Probably just level you up, right? Valley memory. Yeah, I can just level this up when the slaw's available. Here we have, drink it in, little one, drink it in. A flushed mommet, a crimson-stained little cloth doll with merry button eyes and a frill of twitching ribbons. What can you be used for? You can survive consider without being used up. Wonder what else I can do with this. It's a huge grail tool that only has one use. We'll look into that. No game is complete without a creepy doll. Alright. Mr. Engineer is opening up the stifling chamber. No fires are visible, no scorch marks, no smoke. But the room pulses with sultry heat. My head swims as I approach the threshold. Good. There we have the great counterfeit to be used with my... Over here? No, right there? Yes. Right there. This huge ink. The great counterfeit. And then a suitably bright soul skill. You? There. Oh, and of course my journal. Glorious origin. Our first sparks of self descended from the light above the world, which we call the glory. Without the glory, we would be beasts in darkness, and the gifts of our past illuminate our future, which is eternity. Adds moth and lantern to your journal, replaces any other origin determination. Adding determinations makes it first possible, then easier to write history. So this is... Oh, it's a different Newman for each one, so unfortunately I can't test. But here, where is it? Make a determination. Tell me what I'm determining? Glorious origin. Oh, our glory, we descended from the glory. Either from the sky, the moth, or the glory. I should investigate all of them. But instead, I'm just going with the first thing I see, right? Sounds great. That's the sign of a true skilled player. Oh. Another great ink in that box. Porphyrin, the Incastum Terminal of the second history. It's the glowing crimson mauve of the secret histories. Porphyrin was venerated in secret by a confraternity of the corresponding Cluniacs and Benedictines. So are we Edge or Winter? I think I want to be Winter, right? But I don't have a Newman for Winter, eh? No. No. I have a fondness for Winter. No, I do. Yeah, that's coming with me. And then I will use my whist in order to we need here? What are you written in, Sabine? To make a chili determination. And we'll stack a whole bunch of determinations on my journal. Meanwhile, over here, well, we have to consider. I will consider you with health. Inert. Can survive consider without being used up. I will definitely consider this. What have we here? Crucible Tower, Governor's Quarters. In this room, the Governor was Collars the Artist. Collars the Dreamer. It was a side of him that almost no one saw, especially when, after the death of his wife, he grew so much more solitary. That said, there's a connection to be drawn between his enthusiasm for sculpture and his ambitions for his human subjects. Lots of books. Gervinius Van Loren, Man with a Keyhole. I feel like this demands to be used with a key, right? I have a phonograph. Collars generally preferred his devices to be as gleamingly modern as possible, but he preferred phonograph cylinders over the newer gramophone records. The cylinder, like the records, exemplified ingenuity and reliability, repeated the desired sounds. They could also be consigned neatly to a cubbyhole without causing any sort of fuss. Lady Trifon. And some drinks, and some arsenic. Always wonderful to see those two together, right? Pretty sure the witching Tisane should go back. Sculptor's bench. Labor, seriously. And right here we have another Newman. Another Ericapian. Newman. That goes downstairs. And what's left is up the tower, which isn't so bad. And where is my room? We'll put special books. Huh. So Towards a Fundamental Aesthetic has a Newman, and I'm pretty sure Towards a Fundamental Aesthetic 2nd edition is what I found in Rowena down here. Church of Rowan. The Rowanarium. It's even got a keyhole right there. I wonder if this is something that can be done. No. Find anything that can accept a key? What is it? It's just a thing. But with the keyhole, it does suggest a secret, doesn't it? Can I go take my key from the Rowanarium? There. There's a thing and a key. And can I rub it over this? Nope, doesn't. It just flies back and falls down. Maybe I'll find a workbench somewhere that can take a thing. Maybe I won't. Alright, moving on. Plenty of strange things happening today. But this day is moving towards its end. Just some classification left to do. Alright, what have I learned? I can get regret out of this thing. It's not alive, or not very. It is hungry, but not very. Well, good to know. You. And you. And that. And that. And some appropriate effort. Can I use anything but whist? Well, tomorrow is a new determination, right? Tomorrow we have to read some more. It's okay. like reading. Alright, so there we've got another determination. We have, we came from glory. Speech was the key. Red was the first flower. Yeah. I wonder if I have to get the correct determinations in order to get enough whatever. This is a multivarious book. This determination is made with rose, lantern and moth, forge and rose. So do I have to stack Grail determinations? I think that is probably the case. I have to get determinations that have Grail as a secondary result. Oh, I gotta put that somewhere. My Mommet. Well, we're gonna put the witching to Sane somewhere. And we'll put the Mommet in my room. The special dolly. The special dolly goes by my bed. Right there. I'm not weird. You're weird. Right. Good. Alright. There we have Newman back into balance. And we will use this ink. We'll see what else we can do. I do have Rose. Have I already done this? It's the real questions. Well, we will see on the new day. Excellent. Can that go on the tree? Let's go on the tree. It does not go anywhere on the tree, which is fine by me. The tree is just a little strange. And end of another day. We learned something today. We actually did a keeper level memory. Crafting. New day. Wonderful. Alright, as per tradition, down we go. Use a little arrow, use a little money, see who's around. Next, we have a winter determination to make. So we're going to have to put you right there, and you right there, and some whist, yes, some whist, and a very chilly skill, Laving Tincture. That's not what I'm looking for. Really? Really? I have only 13 winter? Why is that? Why do I have so little winter? Oh, because this is not limited. Porphyrin might also be used to compose a petition for the labyrinth season. If you can provide at least no winter at all, and suitable a petition for the labyrinth season. So I can make I can call Numa. Interesting. Huh. So I get 20 knock, but no knife edge or winter. That's no knife edge or winter right there. So let's take you out. Some paper. So 20. Unfortunately, this cannot be used. And unfortunately, this was just the wrong thing altogether. I guess I saw this little winter token. So I guess I get Rose? Let's take a look. Not you. Edge, Forge, and Grail. Obviously not you. Lantern, Moon, and Nectar? Yes, maybe. Rose, Scale, and Sky. Let's pull up that old music. Now, I don't want to make a Rose determination. Maybe I should. Maybe I actually should. And we will try to learn something with Ramsod. Meanwhile, we have no more lessons. But we will catalog a book with Tryst, and then another one with Chore. We will have a day. A rainy day. Now, we have a visitor, huh? The other horizon. We have a super easy book by Christopher Illipoli. I will pronounce it correctly one of these days. That is such an easy book that we're just gonna read it, right? Probably at this table. There is no need to fuss. Let's grab our shaft, shove it in there, grab that, shove it in there, and read Christopher's book. I'm sure it will be wonderful. Hopefully I don't need that shaft now. Hopefully the nun doesn't show off. Now it's the consulting engineer again. Good, I can definitely use him. And a Grail book I can definitely read. Over there, here we have that old music. And now we go back to our desk, right? We go up here to this desk. The Rose desk. Let's see if we can put the paper in and this in. And we're going to try knock, Rose, or Moon. So, see if we can find Rose. That's acceptable. And the memory. That's acceptable. Now a soul that has Rose but no petition to the vagabond. Where is that? With the proper arts and signs and the proper in custom terminale, a librarian of the house might find a way to attract the attention of an hour. The vagabond has no dominion over Numa. No hour does. And she knows it better than most. Perhaps the season will follow her here. Interesting how it doesn't actually show up. It's a secret. Anywho, pitch that. And put this here. To yeast beyond the wave. Oh, to 20. I've got 25 rows right here. This is an endgame recipe, yes? Because I've stacked so much rows on this journal. This history is my last and greatest work. Ys will be the city we've dreamt of. When the librarian records history, even hours take notice. Making this decision cannot be reversed. It will begin the endgame. Well, let's not do it then. We'll do something else. Give me some lesser formula of rows. I want to go Grail anyway. That's my mission here. But endgame sighted. There we go. Fortunately, this doesn't work. To yeast beyond the wave. I can't make a determination using rows? Interesting. How about sky? Put you right there. And Faust is the sky skill. Then, oh, this doesn't work. So the only alignment is with that. So we're not going to use it. Interesting, I can summon Numa with the right ink. But anyway, we have business, yes? He can't open that. He cannot open that, but he can open this. We should open it in the exact same fashion as we opened the last one. Which is to say, with this memory. That is all we need alongside our metal. That's got to be XVIII again. Good. So we see one ending to the game. We should probably read this book, eh? We just put you there, we just put the Arab there, and we just put that there, and we just read this book. Reading 2 books, gonna open up a new room, nothing more to say. Put you in there, talk to you about metal. We have a new person here that may be able to teach us a language. Lala Chima. She does not. She understands crack track. She's interested in 2 things. Interesting. We will see you soon, Lala. We will definitely talk to you. And then we're going to get our Newman over there, and that will set his course. Good. Grab that. Then where is our friend? And then right there, 13. 13 forge, just out of nowhere. And after that we have to figure out something else to write here. Probably knock. We've already gotten another shaft, right? We can investigate something else. Anyway, Mr. Engineer, go. Why can't I go here? Yeah. A sign outside this cell reads, "Warning, do not insert keys without first invoking adequate authorization." The key is in the staff room, but we shouldn't turn it without invoking powers to provide a reasonable facsimile of authorization. There you go. The engineer will solve my problem. Anyway, I have a new problem. It's called books. Now I gotta talk to Lala. Lala is interested in input orders here. There are things I need to know. Yeast lies beyond the wave. This we both know. My employer suspects their emissaries have crossed the wave to come here, to these shores. Daymare definitely decided not to seek yeast. Definitely, under no circumstances. I wonder what these things do. Alright, let's talk about it. I am wasting my time, it is certain. The emissaries of yeast do not pass beyond the bounds, but I have been paid to waste my time. And so I must make absolutely certain. So a whole bunch of... She's got interest in edge. She's interested in violence. She's interested in Rose. So I am... Rose. There you go. Wait, does she speak this? Does she speak Greek? Can you do Greek? No. Cannot do Greek. Do Aramaic, crack track. Alright, you make things hard, Lala. I'll go over to the other place then. That one, right? Rose. XVIII. Do I have any books that she can read? Yeah, this can be read by anybody. Hints and fireside tales only, but enough to direct my search. I will find nothing, but I do not like to leave a task half finished. It says she's interested in edge. Can I also give her edge? Or something else? I find an edgy book to give her? Or just any book to give her, really. From the easy bookshelf. So this gives her... Try a book with as much mystery as their interest. Interest in Edge, interest in Rose. See, I'm dead certain. It's not giving anything different. This is not typically how it goes. No, she can't read Latin. Who is in this business and doesn't read Latin? See, I don't... She's interested in Edge and Rose, and it says give her Rose. However, if I give her Rose, it is the same response as everything else. I very much believe I do not understand this. What if I give her a Newman book? Erkepian. Yeah. Yeah. She says the same thing no matter what book I give her. Let's give her this. It's not a book, eh? Could fool me. Looks like a book to me. You know, she can't read any weird and rare languages. Yeah, I just don't understand, right? It seems like such a weird mechanic. Like I feel like I'm only using a fraction of it. That's the only one that changes anything. Alright, what else was I doing? We've got... So this book is not what I want. Alright. Good. I'm gonna need another I don't care about you shelf. That's fine. There's a lot of I don't care about you in my heart. Okay. It's a couple lessons and another book I don't care about. So, I will have to put you... Where is convenient? Servants' quarters? Oh, another one of you. Yeah, sure. Seems like... Oh, it puts... Oh, no, that's not a bookcase. Terrible. You have to go there. Do I banish you below ground somewhere? Into the tombs? Yeah. Books that I don't care about now go into the tombs. Anyway, we are end of day, yes? It's time to classify books. Tomorrow, we level up skills. Oh, we didn't do anything with this. We should look for that. Alright, so what we got? Alla si licit, tibi non licit. Here we have sell for atoms. 77 days in the Kurubit was considered enough to soften the passions of the most unrepentant atoms. After that, they were usually charged and tried in closed court, very occasionally released, and sometimes taken upstairs for one of Collar's experimental interviews. Sounds like Collar's is a lantern long. Some paper. Julian Cosley. Julian is known to be winter long. At the prescribed date, his hour patron will ensure him a beautiful ending, but until then, he's even harder than most long to dispose of finally. That said, he's known to be defeated by an ascendant long. He is known to have been defeated by an ascendant long in the 1920s. In his true status, a diminished survivor, determined memory, something else, is the subject of esoteric debate. He was beaten by, you in Cultist Simulator, yes? To us it is permitted, to you it is not permitted. The adept cell. A guest cell. Alright, so I have to get one more Newman out, and that Newman shall not be Rose, should be Moon. You must investigate, right? It shall be Noon. Oh, Moon. Mandaic. And a little bit of soul, right? There you go. So we've done well today, as we usually do. And this is a really easy nectar book. Wonderful. This right here is... we've sent her on. Lala Chima set out to hunt the emissaries of Ys on the Bureau's commission. Even with what she had learnt at Brandkrug, she did not expect to find them. I do not understand. We got a blonde Splinteria, which is wonderful. But, yeah, I feel like I'm not using this system to its fullest by any stretch of the imagination. We should catalog something, right? Figure out what that's for, please. And we keep going, yeah? Something just happened. What was that? What was the thing that just happened? I heard bells. I wish I knew what that was. That was creepy. And an entirely obtainable scale book. We will try to read you at some early convenience. In fact, we'll put you over here on the easy to read shelf. And we will try to see to you shortly. Meanwhile, we have more books, right? More books is more better. You, and you, and you go straight in. Good, 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 good. Good. And just let it go. We have a really easy forge book, which we should put over there, simply to have inventory space. Right there. There's a lot of really easy books. I should probably lunge ahead and read some of the harder stuff, just to see what it shows. Anyway. Oh, it's nighttime. Time to shove a memory next to my dolly. Memory? You'll dream of a beguiling memory. Why? Just kinda 'cause. New day. Up we jump. Over to the bar. Bright and early. Bang down that door. Shove in some Arab Plus. Toss in some coin. And we're out. We're almost broke. I should have sold that last bronze. Oh well. See who shows up. Alright, a beguiling memory. Let's see what else we got. We gotta use these lessons is what we have to do. But we're gonna make that plan now. The nun. Alright. We only have a crown left. I do have to sell some money. Yeah. So, the nun can do a lot. Do I have a knock? Because right now we need knock or edge, knock or edge, knock, whole bunch of stuff, knock. So I think 14 knock is what we go for. And unfortunately, I don't think any of these Newman are appropriate for knockery. So knocking up the nun is going to continue to be a challenge. Alright, it's a storm though. It's a wonderful day for some things. Hire that nun. Then, nun's assistants. Should we go get an omen? Because she can take omens. I have no idea what it could be. This is an omen. However, it's also a memory. It doesn't help at all. So she can have a tool. This will definitely help. Chronos cord. Problem is we need so much of it. So anyway, give her my shaft. We are at 14, and now get her to 7. Then the biggest knock I have is right there. This will get her to 12. 2 more knock. So that should not be hard, right? Do I have a knock drink somewhere? Sacramentus Listi. That would get you in just about anywhere. However, I would prefer not to quite go that hard, you know? I need to consider that painting eventually. We can get 2 knock with Miss Kitchwater. That's it. We're in. Here. Have some shept. And we have to serve appropriately our water. Good. Thank you. Meanwhile, we should go over here, speak to Denzel. He only respects edge. Please divide this. Now we'll get some more money. Over there, that all takes care of all of that. Meanwhile, I have the great counterfeit here, and we're going to try to write a moon determination. Right here. Right there. Right there. The moony soul is Tristy. Yeah, Trist. Alright. A determination. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get that high, right? Because I don't have a 6 moon skill. I do not. I've got 4 moon skills, but not 6. Huh. So there is no primary an egg, something mischievous and silvery. And there's just no way to spike it up any higher. I need to find a moon primary skill and promote it. Yeah, let's do it. Moon primary skill. No. Are there any moon primary skills? This probably means something, doesn't it? This almost certainly means something. If I was smart enough to understand what. Alright, so we have to check out knock next. And I don't think I can do knock either. Well, maybe. Maybe. Anyway, we have to spend some lessons. Which means pay attention, right? That one is... Oh, I shouldn't have leveled it up again because it was already on the tree. So bad at this little mini game. Right here, you. Inks of Containment. Moon and Winter. There, right there. So we need that and that. I can put the Newman in there, and I probably will. So we need... Don't use my Tryst. Don't use Tryst and get another Moon or Grail memory. Can do. Right now... Wait, that'll get... No, Moon or Winter, right? Moon or Winter. Alright, pay attention, pay attention. Pay attention. I guess this is just herb. Alright, once more we have to consult what we're doing. Over there, you're on. You're not on, but you do not apply, right? You're not on and you do apply. So you go right there, you go right there. Alright, we need a forge and an edge memory without using Tryst or metal. So give me a forge memory, some chore, right? Some health, right? Some Faust. Okay. And give me an edge memory with some chore. Okay, good. This is us for the day, right? This is all we're doing. Play it forward. Okay, very carefully take the iron over to the post office and then sell it. Yeah, he knocked out a single iron out of there. It's interesting how that happened. That's good though. Good. Another crown. That'll keep me going for a bit. Alright, me and the nun. And then we give her Newman, right? I don't have a knock Newman. Was I counting on having a knock Newman? Confusing on all sides. I don't have a knock Newman, do I? No. No, I don't. Alright, so we're just gonna, here you go. Drink this. It is for a purpose. And then we try to get her up one more. We get a knock memory. Okay, we can do this. Go get a knock memory, don't use your Tryst. Go get a knock memory, don't use your Tryst. Good. And that'll get us where we need to go there. There was one other thing. Oh yeah, I need another Newman. Do I? Do I? We'll see. Alright, get a bunch of stuff. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. And you are ready. You'll be a little more ready in a second here. After that thing I gave you. Should be the most knocky nun that's ever been knocked. Alright. Inks of Revelation. And this lesson. And here we give them the Newman and Winter. We put in some Tryst. Level that up. Good job. Things happening. Good, good. There. We have a memory for the nun, after which we can set her to work. Over there. Inks of Containment up to level 3. Onto the tree, I say. Can we put you somewhere? God, I wish I could zoom. Yep. Inks of Containment cannot be placed. which is a shame. Preservation. Alright, moving on. We have to level up now. What was the other thing I was going to level? Yeah, it was the disciplines of the hammer, because I can use the door here, and foresight, and edge, and some metal. This is all I'm doing today, after which it is nothing but cataloging from here on out. Beautiful. So we have our 15 knock. So where do I use it? The highest point, or down here to open up something more? What's the highest point require? I've got Newmans for these two, so I have a Newman for that one and that one. So this is the hardest one, I think. Or that one. Anyway, we're going to use our nun friend here. She's going to go undo the wintry forbidding. Icy mists coil and drift. We have a sister of the triple knot. Come to her old place again. So this is illumination or nyctodromy. Why can't you go? Oh, it's right there. So we're in here. This is horomachistry. Is 3 closed? No, we need a ithastery. And then 3 is closed. Okay, good to know. See if we can find an ithastery skill somewhere in here that's level 2 and under. Starting with use on the tree, on the tree, on the tree, on the not on the tree, but not what I need. Not on the tree, not on the tree, not what I need. This is what I need. Transformations and liberations. Level this and I can put it on the tree. Alright, so we have a goal in mind. Fortunately, we can't do that quite yet. But it means that anything that's level 3 and not on the tree needs to go to level 4, right? That means I should be leveling up Inks of Containment. This is next time. It needs Winter and Moon. 3 of them. Can I do that today? Probably, honestly. Winter and Moon and 3 of them. So we take you over there. And then we need an appropriate... We need to leave one, winter or moon aligned skill open. So leave the tryst. Don't use the tryst. Okay, good. Winter. Don't use tryst. That's the name of the game. If it looks like you're going to use tryst, decide instead not to use tryst. Okie dokie. Way over here. That was bad. Because it gets out of order again. Just remember to pull it down and bring it with me. And I didn't give the nun this knock drink. Right. There you go. Maybe the storm was of no use. Here we go. The wintry forbidding gives way to a shrine of the horned axe. It looks like. Chapel Asit. The horned axe says, "Never speak of this mystery. When the Thunderskin was mortal, he served the hours who slew my kind. I required the Thunderskin's death, and so the Grail gave him up. There is always a reckoning, and nothing is truly forgiven." We have lots of cats. Cat of Depths. A votive offering to the horned axe. Altar Esite. Nyctodromi. The horned axe, who opens the way and keeps the threshold, is accounted the last of the gods from stone. Yep. And a whole bunch of books. Now, what are you? Owl of spirals. An ancient bird for an ancient place. Oh. Serpentine slab, granite slab. I should try to consider some of these things. Big old sword. That's the honeyed forbidding. That's the ring yew, yeah? Also known as the malachite. This has to come with me. In fact, we're putting this back right now. Nothing more. You. Let's see if I did you correctly. Right there, right there, and right there, and right there, and right there. I did do it correctly. Every once in a while, I can be confident. Anyway, we have to look for huge knock. Can't do it. I don't have a proper anything for this. So I've got to hold on to it for now. Do I have any more of this? Any more huge inks? No, nothing is flashing. So I'll take this huge ink, and I'll leave it right there. And that'll be that, right? And with my last, this can definitely go on the tree. And then I will consider the Mansus painting. You'll investigate that. I won't catalog anything. I want to look at the painting. I will appreciate art and wish once again this thing sorted and zoomed, cooperated. Okay. Look around. It's restoration, right? So it's down here. It is. We get some health. We get health. Alright. And the other one that it can be in is preservation. That's preservation and horomachistry. And that's taken. So there you go. Some extra health. I'm pretty sure that's not anything I can use, right? Yeah, I'm blocked on health for now. I don't know. I kind of think I have everything I need to beat the game. We'll see. Right. End of day. I've considered the Mansus painting. The Mansus. There have been many attempts to depict the House of the Sun. This, by the visionary painter known only as Magyar, is the best known. It's signed and dated. If it's really the original, it must count as one of the great treasures of the house. Beneath the skin of the world we find the Mansus, also called the world's spine, also called the House of the Sun. The Mansus is the home of the hours, on which the world depends, and a sojourning place for certain departed souls. Above the house is the glory, the origin of light, to which the souls aspire. At the foot of the house, and around its walls, though it has no walls, is the wood. Beneath the house is nowhere. Yeah. And we're done. New day. And we begin closing things off. Then we will figure out what exactly we're going to do. I believe I have all the pieces of what I need to do. I just don't have them in the right order, right? We've got to read. See if I can read the biggest book I can find. Uh, 18 forge. Shall we try it? Can I get 18 forge? So I can get 4, and then over here I can get 9. And if I read a book, let's see, in skill, I can get 13, and then a tool, I get 14. Or 15, 16, and this goat breaks forever then. 18's a hard number to hit, isn't it? Unless the book itself brings any forge, which will mean it serves as a kind of discount, but it does not. I'll have to craft something to read that. Anyway, just shoot for something in the 14 area, I guess. No, I can't read Fusin. I can't read Fusin at all. Can I get edge? What's my edgiest skill? Probably this. Can I get crossroads? 5. I do 5. So 5, and then 8, and then 13. And then the saw, yeah, we're going to read you. Go get a proper Newman, the edge Newman, which is right here, yes? Yeah. It's the new one, of course. No, you go back there. There. And then a little bit of soul. Excellent. That'll read that book, and we'll read a simple book to counterbalance it. It's like this. Phonograph record and heart. Shall we just go get the heart, Newman? We will. So, yeah. We'll have to wait. Anyway, that's just fine. It's a rainy day. There's an auction. Can we get a book? The Grand Passage of the Hours. A mid-sized knock book. I mean, why would I buy this? I mean, is this just how I get new lessons? Time is passing too slowly. Right, good. We have our memory for the huge edge book we are about to try to consume. Right there, right? Yes. And we have a tool, we have a book, we have a skill, right? We have some, and a proper memory. 14. Let's go. Winning move. Creates winning move. I should probably look into that sometime. I should probably try making all of these things. I'm probably twisting myself in the knots trying to do this differently. I have a heart, Newman? I do. Right there. We will read you with... Everything at this desk is so precious. Some shaft, I guess. And this is in XVIII? Really? Oh yeah, because it's a Newman book. I should know that. Though I definitely should have seen who showed up first before doing any of this. However, I am lucky in that no one needs my shaft. Alright, so what I want more than anything is this, right? Mr. Poet here can do this. And also do that. We're shooting for 14 moth, right? 14 moth. We can just give him this, right? But just give him this. We have several uses of it. There we go. Here, drink this. You'll feel better. I'll give him 10 moth. Yeah, that's what it's for, right? And then, do I have a moth Newman? No, I don't. So I probably was doomed to have to do that, which is fine. Okay, so there we go. And now I give him my most mothiest aspect myself, which is that. We got 13 and we want 14, right? Oh, I'm really torn. Getting the top of the tower. But then this is probably better. I don't know. I'll get the top of the tower. I can't resist. Now I need just the shears, right? There's no need for anything more. Snip, snip. Right, good. And then snip, snip. Thanks to the power of very suspect alcohol. And then back into balance, we will read you, which is a heart book. I wonder if there are any heart and winter benches around. What would it look like? Oh, it's a phonograph. It's gotta go right there. And then the Newman, and a proper soul, and my hardiest skill I got. I've got very many hardy skills. Need 12, got 12. Add in cake time? Of course. It's always. Oh, I can't. Sad. Alright, read that book. And we're just going to start cataloging things, yeah? Because that's what one does at the end of day. More books, I say. More books. I feel like I was very unlucky in the early game. Oh, this is something new. It's a heart phonograph, just like the other heart phonograph I just got. So it confused me. That's okay. Snip, snip. Alright, moth at the very top of the tower. The last tower. The charred chamber. The iron door here stands ajar, but it still grows faintly red, even after all these years. This is not a natural heat, and there is no entirely natural way to quell it. We'll send a poet, says the entirely rational person. There. We have just read a very, very big book. We got a memory of fear, which means it is not a book we care about. Into the basement with you. Oh, I should read it. Cassius the Foeman reveals the deeds of the unnumbered legion, the secret army that protected Rome against the shadowless empire. The legion's legate answered directly to the hour called the Tribune of Scars, and was promised immortality if he died in battle. The colonel. In the final part, Cassius confesses to being a former legate. He recounts the terror of the Tribune, and divulges the secret lore of the Golden General, champion of the Shadowless Empire, the enemy of the Tribune, in hope that the Tribune will someday be undone. Moving against the Lionsmith is... moving against the Colonel in favor of the Lionsmith is not something you should take lightly. Right, we lost the auction, and we don't care. We have a mid-size forge book. There's too much to read, right? So anyway, we have Menescape Reflections. What was the thing we wanted to level up? It was Istastery, so we need Forge and Moth. And this is Forge. So we need to level you up to finish off the third tier. So we need to get a Forge and a Moth memory, and don't touch our metal. Will do. So, Forge memory. And a Moth memory. And don't touch my metal. We'll level up a skill. And also, I want to examine this cat. with my whist. See what this thing is all about. I need some more books, right? Probably all going to be phonograph records. I'm kind of curious what sort of books they have in the jail cells. Anyway, here we are, top of the tower. Wicks waking. I discovered the source of the fire that ravaged Hush House. Well, this is not a fun place to be, is it? Huh. Crucible Tower. Interview Laboratory. When a prisoner resisted all other interventions, callers would bring them here to test and refine their worth. His successes might be transferred to Zurich, or turned over to the Legion du Soleil, to earn their humanity, or even, at least once, released. But his successes were not numerous. Here at last is where the fire began and where it ended. When the power below the prison was released, it came here to interview callers. Perhaps it intended to put him in his own device, but it seems there was not nearly enough left of him for that. Well, play stupid games. Please refrain from smoking. That's cute. This is another situation of the fire extinguisher up here. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Yeah. Black sapphire wash. It's an interesting paint. Not an ink, but a paint. What did this thing do? Nothing pleasant. Certainly. Condignator. Terrible heart of the governor's terrible project. I can put a beastie in here to condignate them. Subject and mode. Nobody look what I'm about to do. Nobody look. Nobody look. I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything at all. Nobody look at what I'm doing. It's okay. It's okay. It's just nothing's happening here. Just absolutely nothing's happening. Everyone look away. Yeah, it's fine. Everything's fine. Everyone can just not pay any attention to what's going on here. Alright, it was all a joke. But it was a condignator. I can put that subject there. I can put this subject here. Now we're in the realm of mad science. I want to forge them together to make something new. Well, maybe if I had a lot more. Yeah, perhaps it's best I'm not in charge of anything important. I think it probably is. Alright. So he was just doing horrible, otherworldly experiments. It's probably a very bad place and a very bad idea. Alright, we got an achievement. That's what counts, eh? Ooh, the Cat of Depths. The horned axe has been known to appreciate both owls and cats. Oh good, I'm glad. Anywho, it's time to just keep going, right? Get some memories. Good. We've read a book. This book is the Lake Fusino recordings of the folk dances, the Fusine marches. The wailing of flutes, the roaring of drums, cries like birds lost in the marshes. These are the songs the sisters sang to the witch, that the thunderskin roared to the sky. The songs with which the Duane de Zones and the Manses kept their vigil. Once heard, they are not forgotten. Beguiling memory. Drums and dances. That's a new skill. I should probably just learn it, right? And then this goes in the pile, the useless. Right there. And probably just... No, I've got reasons. That's a reason. That's a reason. And I was going to level up something. I was going to level up you. With this. And no. Did I not do this right? I was going to level this up. Right? Was I going to level this up? I thought I was going to level this up and get Forge and Edge. And I have an Edge memory, but it doesn't go. Because it was aligned to the wrong thing. This can go. Huh. Oh wait, sort? Yeah, sorting got me again. Alright, metal. Yeah, level up that skill. Sorting is the great scourge of this game. Meanwhile, do nothing. And I'll probably categorize another book. Tomorrow we do it again, and tomorrow we try to expend all these lessons that we've learned. Right, wonderful. Dusk has fallen. And our last act of the day is to figure out that this is a pretty easy nectar book, which we will put in the easy pile, which is growing quite large nowadays. Anyway, wonderfully productive day. And here we are, daybreak. And as we do, over to the inn, throw in... I'm dead certain that I could win the game right now if I knew what to do. Certain I have all the pieces available to me. Now we just wait to see who shows up. It's a stormy set of days. It's no use under any circumstances, because I have the Newman now. We get Fugitive. You will absolutely come with me. I have a lot, and I mean a lot, of knife work. Alright, good. So where should we send you? We need to go get the Knifey Newman. Edge Newman right there. Why is this such the most popular of all? There we go. Man, where are we going to send you? There? That's been a block for a long, long time. There? What else does he have? I suppose I already invested in Edge. So, probably here. Yeah, the Slithering Fountain. Wonder why that one is so hard. Hired. Okay. Need more money soon. Anywho, now it's time to start using skills. Was I going to put that skill on the tree? Did I not do that on purpose? Alright, let's find out. I skipped a step, I believe. Wow, the sorting on this is amazing. Alright, so I have one level 3 skill left, right? Right there. And this fits right there. Extra Faust. If the sun has failed, Then we must manufacture our own second dawn, with eye, with hand, with the light beneath the heart. It won't be easy, but what great work ever is? Ithastry might shape the way. Or it might blow everything up, and I mean everything up. So we have closed out the third layer here. And we are making conquest on the fourth. It's good that I finally understand this. Meanwhile, how are we doing on skills? We have one Faust. I don't have another health that I can use. I don't think so anyway. Well, wait a second. Didn't I find... what was the inks I put in? Other inks? Inks of containment? I should probably just learn this, right? Inks of containment. Yeah, your health aligned. And your preservation aligned. And winter? I don't know if winter is what I want though. Yeah, I can't use the inks of containment here. Which is sad. Earth sign doesn't give what I need. I imagine I can forge something somewhere that will help me do that. Do I know any other preservation tool benches? I'm not sure there are any, right? I need to find a memory that gives preservation. But I am not sure by which one such can be made. Oh well, moving on. Oh, we gotta hire our buddy. Here, have some Arab. It's a good start, eh? I'll give you a saw to think about. Just look at this saw, think what you can do. Drums and matches. Oh, I probably should make a plan, right? I was talking about making a plan. So we need level 4 at very least. So let's start here. On the tree, on the tree, on the tree. Not on the tree. You have to be leveled up. And can you? Forge and edge. Yes, can. So, I need to get 3 lessons that are of edge and are of forge. What's unfortunate combo is I have only 1 book for each. Okay, need some of that. This desk is so difficult. Now I need 1 more forge and 1 more edge. First knock book says, but do I have them in the right order is the real quest. 2 scale, 1 edge. Fear. That's probably correct, yes? And no, Trist. There we go. Alright. That will let us level that up. And drums and dances can probably be just leveled up right now, right? With the weather? No. Use Earth sign. Yeah, sure. That's what it's there for, right? There. Done. Alright. So, things are going well, eh? I don't have the Newman for him yet, so here, think about this saw. Look at the saw. Think about what you can do with this saw. There's the Newman for him. Okay. Glad to see you are now level 2. Not really useful. Here. Don't tell anyone I let you have this. It's into 13. I need 1 more. I need a knifey drink or a knifey. Yep, give me that. A knifey food. I'm sure I can find something, right? So you go there. First sort everything. You go there. You go there.
Oh, I can just double click. That's nice. I should have learned that hours and hours ago. But you know, I think I am going to take another trip through this game. Or at least the early game. Alright, we're going to have to find something for you. A nice, edgy drink. Let's go down to the pantry. See if we can find something that has a little bite to it. That? Yeah, Schloss Jennings. There you go. For you, my friend. May you escape whatever you are running from. 15 edge. Enough to slice my way into anything. Good. Disciplines of the hammer are up. Now, as we do, we can put it in Nyctodromy, or we can put it in Illumination. Illumination is up. Illumination's taken, so you are Nyctodromy. Amber, Orichalcum, Orichalcum, Orichalcum. A certain parable of the night arts tells of a pilgrim who raised a gate of amber and orichalcum, that they might pass to reach their destination, but then found their destination lay on this side of the gate. Oh, good. We get some shaft out of it. Shaft is one of those things, what is behind, yes? Anyway, so we've used all of our lessons, huh? Nothing left to do but categorize. Then get more. We're almost out of books again. It'd be a total shame if we just completely lost out. Alright, my friend, this slithering fountain has been taunting me for a long time. After all these years, the fountain in the hall is blocked. That's not a surprise. A little more surprising is this. The blockage appears to be mostly snakes. A great many snakes. This, no doubt, is why we've seen so few rats. Good luck, my friend. If we don't see him again, I guess we'll send someone else, right? Alright, who we got? We have the Watchful Tantra, which is easily read. I'm going to have to find a better easily read area. Alright, so read another book, right? There's just nothing to do but read another book. Next. We'll categorize all of these and we will be stuck again. Kurubit prisoner records. That's an interesting one. Probably keep you. Probably read you tomorrow, because you look interesting. And right there. Now we've got our room. We finally opened up this room. It's been so long. Narthex. If you were a pilgrim to the Abbey of the White Crow, you purify yourself here. You didn't want to track profane Dumnonian mud or alien Mara Britannicum salts into the holy precincts. Or unclean thoughts, especially not unclean thoughts. The priestesses here were more than a little merciful than the hours they served. But only a little. Some amber, got a viper egg. I can brew this. That's interesting. Sea glass. How can you brew a viper egg? Hatch the egg? We should hatch the egg, right? We should definitely hatch the egg, right? I mean, you have to, right? 6 minutes. That'll take a long time, but I'm gonna do it. Yeah. So there's nothing else here, huh? That's unfortunate. So this is super boring in here, huh? Only thing that's interesting is the Viper's egg, which we absolutely must hatch. Alright, well, so be it. Every room can't be a winner. Admontory Automata Project. Footage of the experimental devices used in the terrible place. Wasn't this kept in the room? That's unfortunate. Alright, we're gonna investigate the motto. And are they just taunting him? Weird. Alright. The story goes that Governor Collars used to keep another sign in his office with the motto of the Nocturnal Branch, the Bureau's predecessor. Radix Melorum Liberatus Est. If someone complained about Bureau policies, he would point to the sign to remind them that things could be worse. Eventually, it was pointed out to him that the root of evil is liberty. Was an undiplomatic motto to display in a prison, and he grumpily retired the sign. It's funny because it's dehumanizing. Alright, next. New day. Bright, happy new day. Which nothing could possibly go wrong, right? Nothing at all. I'm gonna have to sell another can I put here? Yeah. Gonna need you to knock off another coin. Maybe I should just sell the silver this time. I have enough. And off we go. Oh, it's snowing. It's one of those that can still be used, right? I'm going to sell the big one. Perhaps she collects them. £1, 10 shillings. Hopefully that will keep me to the end of the game. But snow. Wonderful snow. Anyway, we're just going to see who shows up, right? So few rooms left. 4 rooms left. I'll probably get the last one next play session. So passing musician. I'm not sure you can do anything. Sky, Rose, and Nectar. Oh, you can open up that. Surely will open up that. Yeah. The only thing you can do is down here. And so, of course, he will do it. You will do it. Alright, let's go get you your Nectar, Newman. Which is right there. First one I saw. Deep Mandaic. Right there. Right there. And he's going to want Nectar, which is the best I can do is right there, but I have a whole lot of food, so I can definitely get him up. But anyway, we have to read. I want to read this, I want to watch the film, the snuff film of Governor Collier's work. Metal it is. Oh wait, I'm using it to evolve a thing. Well, that sucks. Another day, I guess. Meanwhile, read this. It's gonna be tough, huh? I don't have a lot of scale available to me. No. Yeah, I am gonna have to go get the Newman. But that's fine. This phonograph with heart can just be listened to. So that's what I'll do. Right there. Come on, right there. With heart, with some chore. My biggest heart skill, which is you. Which gives enough right there. Just give it a listen. Maybe I'll enjoy it. And I need to go get a scale Newman after this, which can be done. Do I have a better Didn't I find a better nectar tool at some point? Could have sworn I did. But I also can't remember. Oh well. We'll see. And of course, cake time, my friend. Cake time. Alright, so go. Alright, we have got the Newman for our friend right there. We have to feed it to them and immediately get this Newman again. No, we need to get the Grail, the Scale Newman. Good. Cake time. Yes. Feel the nectar run through your veins. Then we need the Scale. Right here. Let me put you right there. Oh, I've got another shaft now. From leveling. So, good. Oops. Womp womp. Because I did not put in... Can I just click you? Such a pain, I have to go find it every single time. Just a pain. Anyway, move along. Right. Now we need to get 14, right? 14 nectar, so you need 2 more. This should be trivial, right? Let's find you some dandelion wine. Down here? Any of you do too? Yeah. The mark of St. David's triumph. And very good in soup. There you go. Nom 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 nom. And that should be it. Then we open up the last room of the underground. So close to being done. We've listened to a record. Velletary interviews. Interrogation of a man named Lacombe, a formal nocturnal branch inspector now identified as terminally robogoid. Terminally robogoid. Lacombe is not especially lucid, and the state called robogoidia evidently includes a malady of the lungs which causes coughing fits. He weakens audibly over the course of the interrogation. He is questioned about the disposition of various unsanctioned items recovered from a nocturnal branch raid on a catchel at Ortuccio, in the region of the Fucine Marshes. He is, however, defiant as well as incoherent. Lacombe insists the items have been put to good use. He derides the nocturnal branch as lackeys of the Calyptra. Alarmingly, during the last few minutes of the interrogation, he begins to insist that his interrogator should burn the library. He waxes enthusiastic about the fire he wants to see, leading to a final coughing fit, after which the interview abruptly ends. Was this the man who was confined in the basement? Lacombe Velletary. Is he the villain of our story? A stolen secret. No, I've already got that one. And just one lesson. Alright, so... Lacombe Velletary? No. Why do I know that name? Maybe he did something he shouldn't have done. Maybe he became something he should not be. All things that happen. Alright, a honeyed forbidding. The Malachite's room. The air is thick with the sense of honey and yewberries, enough to daze the heart and mind. In there, my friend. Go figure out what's in there. Then we have the scale memory, and we will try to read this book. Kind of watch this movie. Hopefully, it won't be quite so bad, right? Oh, and I can't. Oh, it's Forge. I remember. We're trying to read this now. Pardon me. Lost the plot. Lost the plot. Scale desk. That's the best I can do there. My Scalia skill is right there, which is pretty good. That old music. That's still not enough. Wow. I'm going to have to take special measures coming up here, aren't I? But for the moment, I have a scale tool. There we go. Read it. And sinking towards dusk. There's nothing more to read, right? Okay, I will consider Mr. Causley right here. Though I think I've already read everything I need to know about him. Yeah. Julian Causley spent time at Hush House in the 17th century, but this painting, though undated, is clearly much more recent. It's also signed by Causley himself, a gift to an imprisoned admirer. So what should I examine? Something weird, unique. This thing. What is this thing? What is this thing? Gervinus Van Loren. He's got a keyhole in him. What is that thing? Ah, we have our room. Here we have a very interesting room with books, which we immediately take away. We have Chapel Malachite. The Ring-Yu says, "Never speak of this mystery. When the Thunderskin was mortal, he loved me first, and so the Grail destroyed him. Now the Thunderskin delights forever in my succulence. There is always a renewal, and nothing truly ends. Nothing is truly forgiven, nothing truly ends, nothing is truly wasted." Oh, there's lots of books down here. I'll have to get to those. Anyway, we got stuff. Ruby Wise Ruin, which is an important substance, I think. I can probably craft with it as an ingredient. We'll be back for you. We have a statue. Oh, it's a preservation. Oh, can I use this? With the inks? Of course not. Of course not. I need to find, Curious Seashell, the Mead, Mortar and Pestle, Crush, more Wolf Snow, Quartz Chunk, Lithy, Beeswax, and a bookshelf where I took the books from. Alright. What do we got here? Gervinus Van Loren. Gervinus Van Loren, 11th librarian of Hush House, an enigmatic recluse and reluctant ally of the Suppression Bureau, as skilled as closing ways as predecessor Harry's was at opening them. Why do you have a key in you? This is definitely something, isn't it? This is some sort of weird secret. The bust of Van Loren has to go somewhere. Where's the 11th librarian? Do we have that in the main stair? 3rd librarian. That's a Baron Rankrug right there. 5th Baron Rankrug. 8th librarian. 13th librarian. Is that me? 9th librarian, 10th librarian, 11th librarian, who returned to complete what he began. So, let's just drag him over, because I'm pretty sure something will happen if I put all these busts right? 11th librarian of the Curia of the Isle. Let me check my notes just to be sure. The 11th librarian, Gervinus Van Loren. Alright, we will return to this before the game is through, but not quite yet. Not quite nighttime. Trying to read a book. Tomorrow is going to be lessons time. There we have Hatch the Egg. We have a wild viper. Don't make any sudden moves. We have a wild viper. So we should probably give him something to eat, right? Egg or a remnant. Do I have any more? Do not know what to do with these guys, which I suppose is entirely expected. This can go here? No. I wondered about this as well. Egg. Why is this glinting cranial tchotchke? It's not food. Anyway, need to find something for the beastie to eat. Means coming upstairs, I guess. Talk to the beastie. Food for the beastie. Right. Has to be food. Has to be remnant. But he won't eat that. Remnant or an egg. That's also qualifies. Hey, there's another book right there. How'd you escape? I should probably interrogate the chicken. The chicken will probably solve this mystery, right? Oh yeah, remnants. Oh, that an egg? No, another viper egg. I suppose I didn't have to go all the way down there to do this, did I? Would you like to eat a heart? No. Needs food. Alright, talk to the egg, the chicken, huh? I am not sure. Oh, I threw the viper outside. Probably for the best until he's fed, right? Oh, where's my chicken? There's... No, that's not a chicken. There's a chicken. There. Here. Take some fat. Give me an egg. Oh, it's gonna last until dawn. That's unfortunate. And over here we have a infected moth book, which goes, where do I put infections now? Not here. Oh, I put them way down in the vault. I wonder why there's even a mechanic to clear the infections, because I don't think I actually need it. Daybreak? Yeah, we raced the dawn. Alright, we read this book. Kurubit Prisoner Records, 1928. Account by Governor Collar's private secretary of the interventions and experiments in the last years of the Kurubit prison, focusing particularly on the hill children, wild wood things that have found shape in the physical world. Something called a Singlefoot, a horned mountain dweller, is brought back from some kind of embassy to the Grove of Green Immortals. Collars express his irritation that Gervinus Van Loren refuses to assist in its containment. The single foot somehow conjures an earthquake that cracks the tower and enables its escape. Callers determines that it should not have been permitted to dream while kept beneath the earth. It had access to a sufficient scale aspect to use its arts of hill and hollow to develop an old moment into an earthquake name. So right here, I can use an old moment, which is, I think, a level 10 skill, and get an earthquake name, which I believe is a probably 15. He mandates above ground confinement for all hill children prisoners in the future. He is just an embassy of salt. But unfortunately, this book is not useful. Oh, hill and hollow. So, did we get an egg? We got an egg. Okay. And it just lands outside. Go to the beastie. Then we gotta feed the beastie. Oh, this will take my whistle. No, this will take away this chore. No, this must. Feed the beastie. Now I have to also feed the chicken. The chicken's very upset. But we have a fed viper, which all told is probably more important when you think about it. Okay, so we have hill and hollow, which I don't think I have anywhere. Huh? I should probably just read it, right? Just to have it. I mean, you can never have too many skills, right? I'm pretty sure that is absolutely not a true statement at all. So I'm working on level 4s. So any 3 that isn't on the tree needs to be leveled up. But more than that, I need to see who's going to show up today. So let's find out. So I will do one more day, and I'll make it a simple day. I'm just going to read more books. So there we go, and there we go. Find out who shows up. Let's play as normal. Let's get some more lessons. Process these 2 books, which I can probably do just right now, right? Feed the beastie. The beastie is now inclined to cooperate. Tame viper. An avid student of warm fireplace stones, warm mice, and warm milk. Do I put it in my room? Next to the dog? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, can't be there. For a second there, I thought it went wandering. Which would be fun, honestly. But, right there, next to the dog. If I come back and one of you 3 is missing, I'm going to be pissed. Yeah, the Mommet's my favorite. Anyway, let's see who shows up. And then we decide our plan for the day. Consulting engineer. I'm not sure he can help, right? I need like edge and knock. Grail, moth, and scale. Edge and knock. And he doesn't supply any of that. And it's in such great quantities I can't just get anybody. So it's gonna be a nothing day. No rooms to unlock. Very sad. Anywho, it's time to read, right? If you can't do anything useful, you read. So, do I have to go get the forge, Newman? I think this is what's required, yes. And right there. Good. Go get it. That's mainly what I want to do. I want to watch this film. And that just going to make me very uncomfortable. Now read a book. So I guess go get just a forge memory, right? Alright, now we wait. Seems like a bit of a wasted day, but you know, you have to have quiet days every once in a while. Bing! Jew. Now we go over to the recorder. And we'll see what horrible things they were up to. I mean, I can only read one because I only have one medal on me right now. Ugh. Well, no, I won't be able to do it. Alright. Because of, I surely can throw this in. Get 5 and then 3 more from bells and braziers. 4 more, that's 9, and then, yeah, I could do it. Once bells and braziers is up. But in the meantime, let's read this very easy scale book, I guess. Your scale here, right? Scale is all about health and skill. My single best skill is right there. Gale is not going to help. Maybe I need to actually go get a memory to do this. Alright, I'll do that. Go get a scale memory. Should be fairly easy, right? Just a little bit of shaft. And read one more book, okay? I have like easy books right here, like 6. Honey, Comprehensive Guide should just be readable right now. Without any fuss at all. Just some health. Not even impressive health. Right. I'll read 4 books today, right? Can I read another? Maybe. Probably. The other book I'll read is this. It'll require a green nectar memory, which I will go and get. Alright, excellent. Now we just read as much as we can. Next wave of memories come in. Should there be more than that? So I should go read this nectar book up here. I don't have the nectar skill up yet though. Do I have a substitute? 2 nectar? No, I don't. I have to wait for it to come up. Alright. Got the Earth sign back. Should probably always have that up. What was I doing? How many books am I reading right now? Just 1? No, just 2? I believe I may be taking too much time here to start on another book. It's nighttime. Anyway, this is what I wanted to read. Footage of experimental devices under development in the Kurobit under Governor Collar's supervision. The adamantavory automata are nasty little things of spring and wire, but they have merry faces of painted tin. The last item is a prototype towards something called a condignator, which, as Collar says proudly, will allow a prisoner to elaborate their own punishment. He hastens to add he hopes that in the coming era, punishment will be an entirely obsolete concept. Okay, that's probably a problem. Condignator. Yeah, alright. So do I start on another book? I don't think I have time before... oh, I gotta read this. It's an easy book. Harvey Hattington, pilot, polymath, confectioner, writes with great enthusiasm about the marvelous work of the bee. Hattingen insists that all the primary aspects, nectar, scale, heart, lantern, moth, grail, are possessed by bees and expressed in honey. Clearly, he points out, there are only 6 primary aspects, as the honeycomb has only 6 angles. Ugal ink is prepared with these techniques, but so is Skinshuck mead, and only Skinshuck requires honey. Just as any beverage or foodstuff can be improved with the addition of honey, so any garden is improved by the presence of bees, even those bloody Bromberandi. What was the memory that came out of there? Contradiction. So Skinshuck mead can be made, is the next, Skinshuck mead can be made using honey with nectar. So let's just go and try that right now, right? Just to have it down. Do I have honey? Just honey. Just a little heart. I need more. Earthside. I can craft a lethe. Lethe is moth, right? Maybe it's a keeper level thing, and I'm just not up to it at the moment. But this is not nectar. I only have 10? Oof. Do I have cuckoo honey somewhere? I mean, Scrumpy's not going to do it. But Scrumpy and the Newman could. Cuckoo honey, maybe? Tie a token to invite the attention of a moth name. It's a Tanglebrag. Alright. Read another book. How much time do I have before it's all over? I don't think I have that much time. But I don't think I have to invest much to read this. So we'll just throw in. Guess I have to show in my shaft. Oh, it is forge aligned. Probably should have known that, eh? That's 8, I need 10, huh? Oh. Oh, there's my other. That's where the saw got to. So I can't actually do it. So I don't have a 5 forge. Alright, later. Meanwhile, this is entirely achievable, yes? Because I have the proper skill, and I have the proper, it's also called skill, and I also have cake time, which will absolutely see me through. Alright, last book of the day. Meanwhile, we will classify some things. And it's kind of a disappointing day. Didn't open up a room. There's not many days like that. It's fortunate. Oh, huge deaths and their evasions. Huge knock book written in Fusine. Where do I put difficult books now? I'm lining the church with them. You are difficult. You are there. Do I have any more to consider? I believe. Yeah, I've got plenty more to consider. Which is a big problem. We'll have to see. Alright. We've got an enormous rose book. So this has to get racked with the very difficult books, which is here in the church. Strange that I'm not doing more with this church. Feels like there's unfulfilled potential. How about that? Also, strange that there aren't super duper difficult rooms to get into. Everything around here was pretty straightforward. Alright, there we go. Daytime, 3 rooms left. 3 rooms left. And then I will have opened every room in the house. But that's something to look into next time. Because right now, save and quit. And next time should be the beginning of the end. I sense there's probably 2 more, maybe 3 more installments in this series. I am going to play again, but I'm going to try to go a whole lot faster next time. Like, I spent a lot of time reading, just reading out things this time, and I'm not going to do that anymore, especially not on the easy books at least. There's so many books in this game. I wonder what happens if you level skills up all the way, and I mean all the way. That has to do something, right? It's such a big goal. Well, anyway, that's not what I'm going for next time with this run through. This run through, I'm just trying to tap a major victory and then scoot. And that, I think, is 3 more sessions at most. So, here's hoping. See you around. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.